Let's take one last trip to Japan before we close out Scary Mania, and let's close out the 90s by talking about Audition. I had heard nothing but just praise for Audition, nothing but just people saying this movie is absolutely terrifying. So going into this, I was expecting quite a bit. Don't know if I should get under my desk before saying this, but this movie is very comfortably overrated. It's not bad. There are definitely some chilling moments here, but we gotta slog through a lot of crap in order to get to these said chilling parts. For some background, this movie comes to us from the Japanese production company, the Omega Project. They produced the Japanese Ring movie, Ringu, I believe it's called. I reviewed the American remake, directed by Gore Verbinski for Scary Mania a couple of years ago. It tells the story of a man who's recently lost his wife, and his son encourages him to get back out into the dating world. So he stages an audition for potential women in order to go out on a date with them, like you were auditioning for a Broadway play. I'm going to use this Bill Maher clip 3 times in one series, but it still applies, so hit it.
I have a few questions, starting with what the fuck?
And as it turns out, the woman that the dude ends up choosing has more red flags than you could possibly count. A red flag so big that it takes up the entire screen. But because the dude is lonely, I guess, he decides to, well, start dating her. And, well, the red flags prove to be correct, and she is not good. She does very bad things, especially to his feet. I will be fair in saying that, yes, there are genuinely some very disturbing elements to the movie, especially involving this bag. This bag is ever present in the movie, and you see it, and it makes for quite a reveal. And when it gets down to the torture side of things, it is genuinely unsettling. So mission accomplished there, especially involving a piece of piano wire. If you know, you know. But man, we gotta slog through a lot of crap in order to get there. And by crap, I mean, like I said, I don't think this movie is bad, but what I'm getting at is that we have to get through quite a lot of, Dad, you should really get back out there. And he's like, I don't know. Like, Dad, you should really get back into the dating game. I'm not sure I love your mother so much. I'm like, I was literally like, I was at home alone editing something, and I was watching it, and I was like half tempted to yell at the screen saying, dude, in regards to your love life, either shit or get off the pot. Seriously. A lot of this stuff involving him and his son and wondering whether or not he should go out on a date with this woman could literally have been an email. Literally. Outside of the bag and the piano wire, there was one scene that actually made me go, okay, yeah, that's not good. Not good in the sense that it legitimately unsettled me. It's a scene involving a hot poker, a blind man, and a young girl. That's all the context you're getting. The rest of this movie just kind of feels like window dressing for a really scary idea. And it feels like, for as short as this movie is, it felt like it could have been trimmed down even more. So, unfortunately, I did not care for this one. It's well made, sure, but one of the scariest movies to come out of Japan?
Nope.